Hi Amazon, my name is Heather Andrea and I'm going to do a video review on the Nikon D3100. First of all, I would like to state that I've been using this for a good almost 2 months now, since my birthday, and it is definitely worth the money. I looked at cameras for about 2 years before I actually bought this. I've been wanting to upgrade to a DSLR, and this ended up being my choice because it was in a Walmart near me, and that was a lot easier for me because I have a lot of patience and I wasn't ready to order it offline. I did handle the body of the D3100 before I actually bought it. I handled it in a Walmart in South Boston over the Canon T3100. I preferred the way it felt in my hands, the Nikon D3100. By the way, I didn't clean that. But yeah, this is what I preferred. After I felt it and held it in my hand, compared to the Canon, it was just no match at all. With the lens, it's not really that heavy. It's easily portable, and I wouldn't complain about it for a second. It's got 14.2 strong megapixels that are absolutely lovely. I am a beginner, so this was really simple for me to start with. When I first turned it on, I immediately turned it off auto. I didn't buy a DSLR to use auto mode. So the first thing I did was I started exploring my camera in the middle of the Walmart. And I'll post my first couple of shots for you guys to see. But all in all, it's a good starter camera. It's really simple to use when you're a beginner. It gives you great images, and autofocus is lovely. I always keep it in manual focus because I'm normally shooting myself unless I have my mother using my wireless remote, my wire remote. But unless she's doing photo for me, it's always in manual. Vibration reduction on the lens is a very nice attribute to it. I have high blood pressure and I'm constantly kind of shaky. So having vibration reduction is a huge help. If you have like perfect steady hands, you could probably just buy the body and get one without vibration reduction. But if you're gonna get the kit, go for it. The vibration reduction is just so nice and always so helpful. I never use flash much because I don't do a lot of night shooting. The flash on it really isn't that bad. I know. One day I want to get an external flash for it, but until then I'm not complaining. I don't do much night shooting. When I do night shooting, I at least have the decency to light it up, so the camera takes care of it by itself. I always put it in burst mode. That's just me because I like tons of images and I want to make sure I'm not just sitting there holding it for every shot, because that just means I'm missing a moment. So I would keep it in burst mode to make sure I get the shot the way I want it. I do a lot of portraits, macro, nature, kind of things like that. I've had a lot of movement photos of my little sister on the swing and stuff, and it takes everything really good. It keeps up with her movement. It's not blurry or anything. Even when it's zoomed all the way in up to 55 millimeters on the kit lens, the quality is still gorgeous. And when you're using manual, of course, you have to use a focus ring, so you have to focus it by yourself. In auto, this locks for you and the camera focuses for you. I'd say the features on it are very nice. I like playing with my photos on the camera with the in-camera editor. It's really amusing to me. I definitely enjoy having a viewfinder and live view, because when my mom is using my remote and shooting for me, live view is a great attribute to her, and Mostly when I'm using it, I'm using the viewfinder. The video mode, it's pretty great. It doesn't really autofocus with you. So what I do is I put the video, before I even put it in video mode, I set it up and I take one shot and then I turn video on. Doing that's a lot easier because then it's already focused on what you want it to focus on. And if you do the video in manual focus, you can focus it in and out as the video plays by yourself. I never keep the mirror locked. I just don't enjoy that. The only lens you'll ever really need is this one. If you choose to get more, that's your choice. Definitely, if you want to get a fisheye or something like that wide angle, get an adapter. It's going to be a lot cheaper and more worth it. The ISO is lovely. I keep it always set on pretty much 400 ISO, but I've used it at its highest settings, low settings, and the pictures are beautiful either way. For the price of the camera, I'm going to say it's definitely worth it. I have absolutely no clue what else to tell you, and this is probably going to look really cruddy, but the accessories for it that I have, the remote was like, wide remote was $20, and then I got the screen protector, lens cleaning kit, and everything, so I know that my camera's taken care of. I got my Nikon at Walmart, and it came with this excellent bag, which I recommend if you go out shooting a lot, to have a bag, not just put it in your purse or in your man bag or something like that. It's definitely worth it to invest in a good camera bag, because I know I carry mine everywhere and it's always a huge help to me. I'm going to post some photos so you guys can see how it works in different lighting, things like that. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this.